Good morning, all, depending on when you're watching this. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at the news that over in Japan, those really sought after sets, the ones that sold out everywhere, were impossible to get hold of, and all of that good stuff, are actually becoming super available. And if you're looking to be picking up these rare Japanese sets, it is the best it has been for, frankly, a very long time indeed. So this was actually brought to my attention by the lovely Primal Lugia over the weekend, and it turns out what happened was that over on the Pokémon Center Japan, they went and restocked VMAX Climax. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but seeing VMAX Climax just kind of chilling on the Pokémon Center, this is weird. Like, genuinely a little bit weird. Because we don't see VMAX Climax just selling on the Pokémon Center. That's just not the kind of thing you tend to see. Because this was a set that sold out, like, super quickly. This was a set that was initially sold by a lottery over on the Pokémon Center in Japan, because they just had way too many people who actually wanted it, and it was just super awkward. So they ended up selling it by lottery, which made perfect sense, incidentally, because it was the only way to try and make sure people could get them. You know, if it just put them up for sale, they would have instantly been bought out by bots, and that wouldn't have worked. We saw that with EV Heroes, and we're kind of trying to avoid that happening again. So they did it by a lottery system, and I entered the lottery and lost, like I tend to do, and it was a bit awkward. And since then, they've been coming back into stock, but now we're in a situation where not only are they in stock on the Pokémon Center, which, like I've said, is unusual, because it's the first time I've seen this set actually there, but they're also still in stock. You know, I looked over the weekend, they're still in stock as I record this on Monday morning, and they're limited to 5 boxes per person. So you've got this set that initially was being scalped to high heaven. You could not buy it for love nor money, except from resellers at a big markup. And now, it's being sold on the Pokémon Center just up for general sale. And it's being limited to 5 boxes per person. And it's staying in stock for more than a day. Compared to what we saw before, this is a gigantic change, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge change that completely, you know, this changes everything we knew about VMAX Climax, but in the best possible way. I mean, I can go over onto Amazon right now, Amazon Japan, and they will ship to the UK, and including all fees and all of that, I can buy it for 7,000 yen plus about 17.57 shipping. Now, 17.57 shipping it's about right, honestly. That's fair. I'm not guaranteeing, but every time I've bought from Amazon Japan, they've not added any. They say they calculate all the custom stuff when you order, and I've ordered a bunch from Amazon Japan and never had a customs charge. I'm not guaranteeing you won't, but I'm saying my experience has been extremely positive. You are responsible for your own orders if you put them in. Make sure you double check everything. But this is pretty good. Now, it's a little more expensive. You know, it's 7,000 yen rather than 5,500. You're paying a little bit of a premium. But that's still not bad, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're talking about a Japanese box which is being sent over here. And even then, right, this is not exactly some ridiculous price, all right? You know, if I go and pop this onto Amazon and, you know, let's just say I get 1 box, right? Let's just go for 1 box. That is being shipped to me, shipped from Amazon for £63. I can get a box of VMAX Climax right now, shipped from Amazon Japan to my door in the UK, all in for £63. Now, what you can do is, you know, say add a second box, and it doesn't put it up to 126, it puts it up to 116.89. So actually, if you buy more boxes, and because of the whole shipping thing, it comes down and down and down. This is nice, ladies and gentlemen. This is very nice. It's a lot cheaper, you know. These have been reduced to £70 lately. People have been selling them as cheaply as £70. Well, come on. That ain't really that cheap now, is it? This is good. This is very, very good. And essentially, VMAX Climax is just out there now. And I know we've shared some stories over the past few months about stock getting better, but this is really the apex of it. When it's in stock and allowing you to buy multiples on the official Pokemon Center website and not selling out after a day, that tells you everything you need to know about how just in stock this is. And bearing in mind, VMAX Climax is an amazing set. It had a bunch of amazing cards which have ended up in Brilliant Stars. So think things like the alternate art Umbreon or the alternate art Sylveon. Those are the amazing cards. They ended up in our Brilliant Stars. But not all of them did. There are still a whole bunch of these character rares, character super rares, etc. that we don't have. And we know Astral Radiance is getting a Trainer Gallery subset, just like Brilliant Stars did. And it's extremely likely that we are going to get a whole bunch more of these there. And then, I've predicted this as well, that we're going to get Trainer Gallery subset in the last two Sword and Shield sets, which should be our August and November sets. And then, that will essentially catch us up. But for now, there are amazing cards out there that just, we can't have them. The Hyaganosuke Kricketune, which I have made absolutely no secret of the fact that I absolutely adore. The character rare of Charizard. Yeah, that's one that a few people are probably going to want to be picking up. There are a bunch of these cards that just didn't end up in Brilliant Stars, and hopefully at some point they will. Although I am still confused about Friends of Gala, which really should be called Gala Friends, I'm be honest with you. It's honestly kind of annoying, because we got Friends of Gala in Brilliant Stars, and the general rule is, right, that when you get the card in the set, you should then also get any secret rare versions of it. So one of the reasons that I knew that amazing Okacheke Alchemy was going to be in Brilliant Stars was because we kind of had to get the regular Alchemy. It was a new card, we needed it. And if they were going to bring in the regular Alchemy, they had to bring in the character rare as well. And usually, unless it's being taken out as a promo, that is a pretty hard and fast rule. If you get the regular version in the set, you get the special versions in the set. Well, Friends of Gala was in the set. I've seen no product that's bringing this in as a promo, and as it stands at the moment, that card is just not in Brilliant Stars. And maybe they'll bring it into a future set, but does it not strike anyone else as weird that they would bring it in a Trainer Gallery of a set other than Brilliant Stars when Brilliant Stars brought the card in initially? That is definitely super weird. We had Gloria, which weirdly was, at least for a long time, the more sought after of the two. But we never got Friends of Gala. It's extremely weird. Point is, VMAX Climax is a phenomenal set. And if anybody out there's thinking, maybe I should, maybe it's worth having a look, maybe I should pick up a box of VMAX Climax, could not recommend it highly enough. It's an amazing set. It is one that I just love it. I absolutely love it. I do love Battle Region though. I don't know what it is. Battle Region has really captured my fancy, but there's only really like 4 cards and then secret rares I want from Battle Region now. I don't know if it's worth picking up an extra box, but I still kind of want to. It's getting confusing, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting confusing. Speaking of which, Battle Region readily available over on the Pokemon Center over in Japan. That is the most recent set. That is the up-to-date set. It is a good set. Again, objectively, it's probably not on the same level as VMAX Climax, for instance. But it's still got amazing character rares and character super rares. The Hyaganosuke Hoot Hoot is a particular favourite. And it still brings in those Radiant Pokemon, which are amazing. And you've got things like that Starmie secret rare, or character super rare, which honestly does kind of make me want to run out now and buy another box, just on the tiny chance I might actually pull this one. And it's the most recent set, and it's just sitting there, readily available at RRP. It's got a purchase limit of 2 rather than 5, but you can go and buy 2 on the Pokemon Center right now for RRP, and this is just not the way things tended to go. If anybody's wondering about Battle Region, yes, that is readily available over on Amazon Japan. And actually, as it stands at the moment, it's actually below RRP, which is ridiculous. Like, the RRP, as I showed you, is, you know, for a box, 5,200 yen, and it's listed at like 4,300, which weirdly turns into 4,700 when you go to checkout. That's still below RRP. I can get a box of this delivered to my door from Japan right now with all the fees included for £40. 40 quid for a booster box of this. And all this basically goes to tell you, this is, if you're looking for Japanese sets, this is the time. We have been waiting for a while, and I've told you that scalpers are starting to lose out, and all of those people that have been hoarding them have started to hurt. Well, now, like I told you earlier, we've kind of reached the apex. We've gotten to the point where you can just go and buy this stuff readily available on the Pokémon Center and buy multiples. They're available on Amazon Japan. You know, in some cases, the most recent set below retail. This is ludicrous. But kind of wonderful, yeah? Kind of wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That's what you need to know. It's wonderful, but I want to hear from you guys. Have you picked up VMAX Climax? Have you picked up Battle Region? Or are you waiting for the next set, Sword and Shield 10, which honestly, that might be the one thing that stops me picking up these two sets. Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.